it's Liddy and welcome back to my channel. So today we have a very exciting project. If you saw one of my videos that I did maybe nearly a year ago, I did a manga room makeover organization video, and I did that because FlexiSpot had sent me a really nice new desk. So then I reorganized my whole room, pretty much rearranged it, and yeah, that turned out really nice. But today, instead of doing my room, we are going to be reorganizing and rearranging my husband's room. So he has I guess like a manga room as well. Well, it's more like a hobby room. He has like manga, anime stuff, and also his gaming stuff. And so I think you might have seen it if you saw his manga collection video that I did. I think that was over a year ago now as well, so I haven't shown you his room since. But we have an exciting project because we're going to be rearranging his room, because FlexiSpot actually sent me another desk to try out, which is the E7 Pro. The one that I have in my room is the E7, not the Pro version, so they kindly sent me the Pro version to try out. So we're gonna put that in his room and rearrange his whole room. So first off, I'm gonna show you what we're working with. He has not given his room a lot of love, in my opinion. Especially, he's been more focused on rearranging my room and giving my room a lot of love. So we're gonna do that for him today. And I have got permission from him to show you the state of his room at the moment. So it's not me trying to shame him or anything. I got his permission and he's really happy and excited to go through this transformation. So yeah, let's go see what his room looks like now. Hello, can I come in? Ooh, okay. I mean, it's not that bad. Okay, let me pass over the mic. What do you got to say?
Welcome to my cave. A very unorganized cave.
You've got loads of like tools here and random stuff that we've just like put into your room, and then you have all your figures and stuff, and then your desk, which this one actually is, it's the 160 x 80, right? And this one we bought in IKEA, and then we're going to be replacing it with a 180 x 160. So we got the FlexiSpot here. Let him give the tour of his room.
Hello guys. So as you can see, I've not given my room a lot of love, but let's start with the bookshelf, so the manga shelf. As you can see, I initially intended to have like figures that corresponds to the series. Very obviously there's Jujutsu Kaisen, there's always Jujutsu Kaisen figures here, and then obviously eventually I can probably have kaiju here and kaiju and all that stuff, but it's all splattered now. They're all falling down, they're all falling asleep, knocked out. There's like random crap, you know, stuff like this. There's super glue there. Like it's a mess. It's a hot mess, but it's a shame because, you know, these books look really good like on the shelf, especially the Full Metal Alchemist, and that was probably like one of the best ones. But as you can see, and probably from the previous videos, you probably can see I've got these like chunky ones now, so I need to consider these now. But yeah, that's basically the shelf. I do want to give it a lot of love, which hopefully I can do today. Next is obviously this thing you probably saw in Lydia's original video. She did have this before. I actually can't remember what you put on there.
Just books.
Just books. But as you can see, it's almost like a dumping ground, unfortunately. I did want to use this as kind of like a storage thing, but then I was like kind of conflicted because I like the spacing of it. It could be good for like box sets and, you know, all that stuff. So as you can see, the top half is that and the second half is like storage. And then yeah, see, we got the shelf, super long shelf. I actually can't remember how long it is. I assume it's about 180, which is the same length of my new table, and hopefully it should cleanly align, but we'll see. And yes, and finally, kind of like my desk. So this is the 160 by 80 desk by IKEA. Not gonna lie, I've had this for like 3 years now. It has treated me well. However, the only ick I have about this is if I move the table a little bit, like up and down, it moves a lot. And Lydia, if you like pay attention to that figure, so which is more obvious, it moves a lot. So I'm a gamer, so if I play like very active games like Apex, I guess, it's gonna move a lot, and hopefully the FlexiSpot will fix it. I'm sure it will.
We'll test it out.
Yeah, for sure. We'll definitely test it out. But yeah, I love this desk. The size is great, and Suki loves it too. And then moving on, obviously, you know, this is kind of like a display area. I'm not sure I'm kind of satisfied with it in terms of the quantity. It just needs to be neatened up. Obviously, there's my keyboards. They were like mini projects and stuff. And then, you know, my kind of like top tier, I guess, like favorite art books and comics. The Bornless one is actually part of a project I'm from. So I'm actually credited in the comics. So that's kind of cool. And this is basically another hand-me-down from Liddy Moon. Not gonna lie, I did not know what I wanted to do because it was so sudden. And again, it has become a half display, half dumping ground, which is really unfortunate because this does give a lot of storage, I guess you can say, or like display. You know, there's like random crap like electronics, wiring, and all that stuff. So yeah. And then obviously lastly, this is kind of like my clothing and t-shirts that are like limited. Shout outs, Ghost in the Shell. You know, stuff that I really want to kind of like really look after. And got a dumping ground. And that's my room for now.
All right, so I think the plan here is what you want to do, right? Is move this. We're going to empty this whole shelf. And then we're probably going to move it across like this to this way to, yeah, rotate it that way. And then we're probably going to move this little, what do we call it? Like a book shelf case thingy. And we're probably going to move it maybe this way if we can, over here. And the desk, we're going to be, obviously because the new desk is a lot larger, we're going to need to move this. But what we're going to do first is pretty much take everything down, the PC, the monitors, unassemble the desk, take it out, and then use that space to start building the new desk. And then hopefully then we'll see how everything fits first. We're going to move these things, I guess, as well, so we have enough space to build a desk. So that's, I guess, the first plan of action is John's gonna move everything here and we're gonna dismantle the desk and then maybe start building the new one.
Very excited. We shall see how it goes.
Right, the state of the room. We're gonna have a little break now. I made some bacon sandwiches. Here you go.
Oh, thank you very much.
This one mine. That one yours. Cheers.
Cheers. Using this space for now. Thank you.
Oh yeah, it fits.
Wow, amazing.
Nice.
It's lovely as hell.
Ooh. Ooh, that looks nice. Matches my hair.
Indeed. I've already opened this once.
Ooh. That looks cool.
And then I
Ooh.
believe these are like really premium prints, I think.
Oh, they feel good. Oh, nice. These are really nice. Oh, that one's really cool. Oh my god, that's so cool. Oh, that one's really nice.
You can actually maybe if I put everything else in the box and just have this out.
Yeah, and you can display the box. That looks good. Yeah, under there.
Kind of has to be this way. No?
Up to you, really. I mean, it's cool either way, really. Opening the new desk. So this is the legs of the desk. So yeah, let's go. Alright, so just a bit of an update. We managed to put the base of the table together, but now we need to affix the tabletop on it. But to get the tabletop upstairs, we have to go through this mess. So now I'm just gonna actually start filling the manga shelves so that we can get all this out of the way and bring in the tabletop. So yeah, let's do that. Alright, so we finished organizing the manga shelf and we're ready to ready to build the desk finally and put it in. So we've got the desk up here. So we're gonna open this up and then build it upstairs. Oh my goodness, massive. As I mentioned at the start of the video, this particular desk is the E7 Pro, which is the next generation desk compared to my E7. I've had my E7 for nearly a year now, and honestly it's been game changing. The size has been amazing for filming those top down clean haul videos, and the standing mechanic has been amazing for my health due to me being able to walk while I work combined with my walking pad. Some of you who follow my personal channels might know I've been on a fitness journey, and this standing desk has really made it possible in making sure that I get my steps in every day. The desk is also really customizable, where you can interchange the color of the tabletop and the color of the legs, as well as the desk size itself. Obviously, as you can see, John chose the legs in the black color and then with a white tabletop. I have the one in both white, and he also got a much larger desk than me, and he got it in 180 centimeter length by 60 centimeter width. The main differences between the E7 and the E7 Pro is definitely the enhanced stability. It also has a higher weight capacity at 160 kg, and it also has more height adjustment ranges as well. It ranges from 63.5 centimeters to 128.5 centimeters, which is really great for different user heights. We also noticed while unpacking and building that the cable management system is really good, and it comes with an inbuilt cable management system that my standard E7 didn't have. I personally really love my Flexi Spot standing desk, so if you're also on the lookout for a really sleek, really good and high quality desk, definitely check out Flexi Spot standing desk. I'll leave all the links down below and the link to this one as well in the description box, so definitely check it out.
Bruh.
Alright, so we've done the big reveal. How are you feeling about your new space?
I feel really good. I feel really good. I feel like I've now maximized the use of the space. There's so much space now, and there feels like there's loads of breathing room, which is really good. It looks super neat, clean again. Obviously there comes with perspective of what I can improve now, but yeah, no, it looks really good. Can't really complain. In terms of the desk is super good. This is actually my first ever experience of a standing desk myself, so I'm really looking forward to it. It's very smooth. I'm not going to go too high, but I'm assuming this is probably my standing height around about here. So if I move this chair away, So if I like test, yeah, so it looks pretty good. My shoulders are not strained. Maybe go a little bit higher. Right here. Yeah, this is perfect. I can also register the height, which Lyd is a pro at. So there's an M here. And she has set it for mode 2. So every time...
So if you move it down, and then I press...
it goes to my automatic height, which is amazing.
And you can register your seating height on number 1, and so when you move it up to your standing height, you can put it back to your seating height instantly as well, so you can register that once you're ready. Let's see.
Okay, so now I'm gonna try and register the seating height. So I should be around here. About here? No, I think it's fine because I like to put my arms on my desk, so this is pretty good.
All right, so then you just press M and then press 1 and then it should register. So now you can press 2 and 1 and it should go up automatically. We can try the standing height. So it's going up, it's going up. It's going up, it's like a rocket ship. And then it stops there, and then you can put it on the one that you registered on your sitting height, and then it should go back down as well. And then you have both of them registered, which means it's really, really easy for you to pretty much stand up and sit down with ease. So really, really great feature for this one. And he got the one with the black legs and the white tabletop. It's looking really good. I think I have to go a little further out to see exactly how it fits. But yeah, it's looking really nice. I'm really happy for you that you have a little bit more of a cleaner space, and I feel like you can do a lot more with it, especially you have a lot of wall space now, and you have space down here as well to fill things, and then you have the shelves. So I organized the shelves for him. I pretty much did his Vagabond collection up top because that's one of his favorites, and then Jujutsu Kaisen and Chainsaw Man, which is the 2 of the Dark 3, and then I kept the Viz Media section as well, pretty much the same area, so they're all together. And then obviously the next ones, which is Full Metal Alchemist, the really nice hardback editions in the middle, so we can have a look and they're easily displayed. And then we have more of the taller Viz Sig volumes down here, and then more of the Viz Sig down here, and then we were able to fit in some of his big collectors deluxe editions and display the Vagabond Definitive Edition, which we recently hauled in my previous video. And then some art books, and he's got more space to put other things as well. So yeah, that is his manga bookshelf. That was like a mini tour of all his manga. That's all he owns. A little bit less than what I own.
No, yeah, I am super pleased with the amount of work that we put in. It's been 9 hours-ish. 9 hours basically, but it was well worth it. This is definitely like a really good quality of life, I guess. But yeah, no, it's really good. I'm really pleased. I managed to display a lot of the things as well. I don't know if Lyd has showed you, but basically there's obviously the arcane stuff behind. It looks really good now, and she had a really good idea from using this, I guess you could call it like a cloth. Myself and Lyd, we did a Square Enix order, and that came for free. I had no idea what to do with it, and she had a really good idea to basically hide the ugliness behind it. Feel free to display what's behind it, but yeah, no, it's a super great idea. So it's got like tools and stuff and wires and stuff, and yeah, no, it's really good. Got my clothes, got like an easier access of the clothes. Obviously I would love to have a dedicated space for like the tote bags, headphones, and my hats, so I would probably look to hang them on the wall at some point. But yeah, like I said, improvements. And I managed to display a lot of my limited edition stuff on the side here in the corner, which I think honestly was a really good placement. So as you can see, there's like my camera stuff, my Nendroids, limited Nendroids, and then we've got Persona here, It's like a persona like floor, I guess you can call it, shelf.
Persona shrine.
A persona shrine, I guess you can call it. I think it needs to have a bit more. And then moving on to the Final Fantasy / Square Enix stuff. Lastly, there's a Bayonetta slot right there. And the figures at the top of the shelf is super clean now. I kind of like it as is. I may look to add prints up there, something a bit more simplistic rather than cluttering the whole shelf with figures. But that's my initial impressions at the moment. I'm starting a Kafka shrine, as you could probably see there. Just waiting for the figure to release and it'll be complete.
All right, I'm really tired now. I helped him do a lot of stuff and then clean up and obviously shelf his manga, but it was definitely well worth it. And we've talked a lot already now, so I would just say thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was fun seeing the whole reorganization. If you want to see me reorganize my room previously, you can definitely check that out. I'll link that below somewhere. But I hope you enjoyed and liked seeing his new room. I think he's really happy with it. You're happy with it?
Super happy.
So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and make sure to like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already for more manga, anime, merch content, and I will see you as always in my next video. Bye.